girl who lived in El Paso. I loved her dearly, she loved me true. Now I have no girl in El Paso. Now I'm... Okay. Oh, shit. Snuck up on me there, didn't you? Now I'm sad, I'm lonely and blue. She couldn't live the way I live. One day she up and said goodbye. Now I have nothing left, so I sit all alone and cry. Well, I'm C.J. Parker, and welcome to Chapter 5 of Space Aliens Hide My Drugs. Once again, we have the original Hernandez behind me. Little mountain scene. I used to be the president of Northwest Mountain Madness Company up in Canada. Well, I was living in Saskatchewan. If you can say the word Saskatchewan and spell it, you're from there. There's no doubt about it. Now, the way Northwest Mountain Madness Company got its name was, you know how Hamlet was only mad when the winds were from the southeast? Well, we were only mad when the mountains were in the northwest, which, if you think about it, is pretty much all the time if you're living in the U.S. or Canada. Anyway, here's a whiner song from the Little Dogs. I came across this little shop called Big Dogs somewhere in Southern California when I was out and about and rambling. I bought a shitload of this stuff. They had some cool stuff, but I never was able to find that place again. Until one day I'm driving down the road. I stopped at one of those little factory outlets, you know. They have set up in places where a lot of old people live, like outside of Phoenix and Sedona, Arizona. These little factory outlet malls. So that give old people a chance to spend all their fucking money before they die on shit they don't really need, but they're getting it at a good price. So. And they had a Big Dog store in there. They were a factory outlet mall chain now. And they were responsible for turning me into a chain store customer. I tell you that. And it's funny, years later, I ended up somewhere in Minnesota, Red Lake, Minnesota, I think it was, eating at the Salvation Army. And this young boy comes in, he looks like everybody in the whole fucking world gave him a whack, man. He just plops down his chair and says, you know, it's a dog-eat-dog world and I'm the bone. And about 10 minutes later, there was a song. But before there was a song, before there was anything, there was the Bubba Cup. I believe everything I read in the Bible, but there are just one or two little errors. I mean, the fact of the matter is, I got it a bit wrong. On the second day, God invented the Bubba Cup. Well, society is a mansion with a doghouse in the back. It's over by the fence right beside the swimming pool. When you're out there in society, you better watch your step. You fall into the water, they'll take you for a fool. Well, I fell into the water on a black day in July. I was sinking to the bottom, I cried out for help. There's rich folks all around me, poor drinking by champagne. As I was drinking to the bottom, well, I heard one of them yell. Well, one thing to yell is, take a little break here and put your fucking teeth in. Once more with feeling and with teeth. As I was sinking to the bottom, well, I heard one of them yell. He said, son, it's a dog-eat-dog world and you got to help yourself. If you take a look around you, you find you're quite alone. Well, it's either sink or swim. You can't count on no one else. It's a dog-eat-dog world and you're well, I kicked my arms, I thrashed my feet, I made it to the side of the pool, and I pulled my worn out body to the deck. And as I lay there shivering, I heard a big dog growl. I felt his cold hard breath upon my neck. Well, I looked all around and saw that everyone had gone, but there's dogs of every color drinking milk from silver bowls. And the dog above me said as he began to lift his leg, well, there's no use in shouting, son, 'cause everybody knows it's a dog-eat-dog world. You got to help yourself. If you take a look around you, well, you'll find you're quite alone. It's either sink or swim. You can't count on no one else. It's a dog-eat-dog world. And we pause for discombobulation. Songs have taken a lot longer to do since I became an alcoholic, but like George Jones and George F. Walker understand. They say if you can't run with the big dogs, you best stay on the course. And experiences taught me that it's so. I tried running with the big dogs, but it didn't quite work out. Should have known when they began to dig that hole. Now if you wanna visit me, I'm not that hard to find. I'm over by the fence on the left side of the tree. But you better bring a shovel, 'cause you have to dig me up. I'm buried in the backyard of high society. It's a dog-eat-dog world, I got to help myself. I took a look around me and I found I'm quite alone. It's either sink or swim, you can't count on no one else. It's a dog-eat-dog world, I'm gone. It's a dog-eat-dog world, I'm gone. This is C.J. Parker, King Country Porno, Last Canadian Outlaw. I'm going to check on Bubba and see if he's sober enough to continue on with Chapter 6, Space Aliens. Hide my drugs.